First thing we'll do is we'll take a look at the damages. So you can see the bumper cover here is ripped. It's cracked. So believe it or not, even though it looks like it needs to be replaced, we can actually repair this. So what we'll do is we'll take you through the steps of taking off the bumper cover, repairing it, prepping it, and then painting it, so you guys have a good idea of exactly how it works. Step one, we have heating the bumper, trying to get it back into shape. As you can see, there's a little bit of a dent there. Once you heat up the plastic, it becomes malleable, so you can kind of mold it right back into shape. Alright, so after we get as close as possible, what we do is we then grind out the crack. Alright, so as you can see, we actually make it worse before we make it any better by grooving it out, so we can actually have the TPO, which is our plastic repair, adhere to it. Backside, how it is cut through it.
Maybe it's 80 to stop it up.
So next what we do is we have to make sure it adheres to it. So we take a piece of 80 sandpaper, scuff it up, so the panel body has something to adhere to. So next what we do is we spray on adhesion promoter to help the TPO adhere to the plastic bumper. And so after the adhesion promoter dries, next thing we do is we use TPO, which is a plastic weld, and you basically fill in the crack. We also have a couple of the smaller cracks we're going to be filling. Okay, now what we do is we spread that. Okay. What we'll do is we scrape away the excess. So once this is now dry, it'll take around a half hour or so to dry. We can go on to the next step. We have the TPO, which is now dry. It's rock hard. So now what we do is we grind it down to get the shape of the bumper back. As you can see how it's ground, hard as a rock, isn't going anywhere. Alright, so next step, we're going to be sanding this down with 800 grit sandpaper. 80, sorry, thank you. So the next step we have is to put a little bit of body filler in it. This just basically helps us smooth it over. What we do is we put a generous coating on it and then we sand it off, just leaving very, very minimal body filler on it. The less the better. At this point in time, we're now sanding out the filler that we put in there. What we'll do is we get it nice and smooth. This is a pretty long process, so I'm not going to bore you guys while we sit here and watch Josh sand this stuff out. So once we're done with it, we'll come back and we'll show you the next steps. So now we've finished putting in the filler. Now what we have to do is we have to 180 the whole bumper. You can see how shiny it is right now. Unfortunately, paint won't stick to it that way, so what we do is we take 180, we sand the whole thing down. Okay, so you can now see how there's a dull finish to it. You also notice there's other spots on the bumper cover. The customer actually didn't notice there was cracks underneath it, so we repair it for them anyway. So we want to make sure our product looks 100%. On the after we basically sand with the 180, we hit it. It's called the red scuff pad, and that just kind of gives it a finishing coat. So this is basically to do everything we need to get done before we get into primer. We basically have the whole bumper cover prepped out. We masked it off. So now the next thing to do is to prime it. So we basically have to prime all the spots that have the filler on it. Alright, so here you go. Here's our final product with the bumper cover. So everything's all painted, nice and shiny, just how we like it. So you can see this is where the damage used to be, which is now no longer there. So just so you guys can see that we're not playing the switcheroo game, you can see the repair is still on the back of the bumper cover, which you'll never see unless you pull off the bumper. So that's pretty much how we do it. As my tech just said, fast, flawless, for less. That's how we are here. So we'll do one more video showing the end product. Alright, so now we have the finished product. So you saw where the damage was before. No more. So that's what we do here. If you guys ever have any questions, feel free to call us. 774-312-7130. Thanks, bye-bye.